What's up, everyone? This is Chapel from Annethepolar. Today is the first edition in my video or vlog series on concerts that I'm going to this year that I'm going to give a review on. Tonight is the first concert of the year for me and Lady Chapel. The concert tonight is In Flames, All That Remains, and All Hail the Yeti. Now, I am not super familiar with All Hail the Yeti. I've seen their name. I've seen a couple of videos, but I don't follow them, so I'm hoping to be surprised. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I like the name. But two interesting things tonight. This is the first time I will see All That Remains with the new guitarist Jason Richardson, who took Ollie's place after Ollie, untimely passed away recently, right before the new album is supposed to come out, which is tragic. But Jason is a killer guitarist from Chelsea. He used to be in Chelsea Grin, born of Osiris. Killer guitar player. So can't wait to see what he brings to All That Remains tonight. And also, In Flames, their guitarist Nicholas England is not here. He's not on tour with them in America because of unspecified illness. But Chris Broderick, ex-Megadeth, and Nevermore. Yeah, he was in Nevermore. He'll be replacing him here on this tour. So I can't wait to see what Chris brings to the table with In Flames. Now, I'm a long-time In Flames fan. I like everything from Just a Race up to Come Clarity. But anything past Come Clarity, those albums are not much on my radar. I don't really like where In Flames has been going over the years, but at the same time, live, they still throw down live. One of the best live bands I've seen in a while, and really can't wait to see what they do tonight. So this is the sort of pregame talk right before, and then we're going to go in, see the show, and I'll kind of give my review of what I thought of the show, and stay tuned. Alright, everyone, this is after the concert, after the show, at the Fillmore, by the way, in Charlotte. Let's go ahead and start and say All Hail the Yeti. A pretty decent opening band for somebody who's not a fan, seeing them live for the first time and hearing them play. They were a good groove-based rock band. I think they missed their calling. I think if it was 2005, they would really be making some waves, but that's just me. This is my personal thing. The lead singer, he had a pretty basic style of his harsh vocal style. I've heard 1,000 times. Good front man though, but he did do some harmonies with the bass player, and plus that bass player, he did all the clean singing and had that harmonizing effect going on his vocals, and that was really cool. It gave him a little Alice in Chains tinge to some of those vocals, but overall it was good, good groove-based band, so they really got it going. There was a little sorry pit that started for him towards the end. I've seen worse pits, but it was still entertaining to see. And but I give them okay for opening the show, getting it going. But All That Remains, oh my God! Kudos to Jason for really taking. You can't say he takes Ollie's place. Ollie who passed away, Ollie Herbert. His style of guitar playing is bar none. His songwriting's bar none. But Jason is very good, and he did a very good job taking that spot, and I think he'll do really good in future All That Remains music for sure. But I was really surprised they didn't play a whole lot of their more what I would call radio friendly songs, which I was happy for. I heard a lot of songs I liked from Fall of Ideals back in the day, because that album barely left my CD player. You know, when people still use CD players. But they played a lot, and the energy changed like that. The crowd was totally into it, and the mosh pits got more aggressive, for sure. And but rest in peace, Ollie Herbert. You will be missed, man. But for, like I said, for future, all that remains, I think he's going to be a great fit for that band. Phil Labonte was on. His vocals are bar none some of the best out there right now. His ability to change from clean vocals to some really serious, deep, heavy growls it always blows my mind, to being able to pull that off live. And they were great. I had nothing bad to say about All That Remains. So, and then to the main act, In Flames. And like I said before, I'm a long-time In Flames fan since my early 20s. I was probably 21, and I'm 37 now. So I've liked In Flames for a long time. Not really a fan of the later stuff. Trying to think, what was the name of the single? I Am Above. Is that the new one?
Yeah.
That from the upcoming record. So far, that's I like the song. It's a little too much of like we've heard it before from In Flames. It was a heavy In Flames song, but
I think it's the better of the newer songs.
So far, I can't remember what's that. This Is Our House, where they that chant song. I could go the rest of my life and not ever have to hear that song. I really hope the rest of the album isn't like that, but if a lot of it kind of has that feel that I Am Above, I definitely can't wait to check it out. To give a full, say what I really think about their new album. But they haven't done a new album in a very long time that I like all the way through. I nitpicked through songs. And, Come Clarity was really, I thought was still a great album from start to finish. And after that, it's all downhill for me, especially when Jesper Stromblin left the band. But I would have to say that even with the newer songs I didn't like, and a good mixture of that and some of the old songs, it was really nice to hear Pinball Map, Leeches, My Sweet Shadow, and they played Cloud Connected, which is the first In Flames song I ever heard in like 2001. So it got me into them, and I went back and listened to the later albums, and it was a great show. They were great. Chris Broderick, which I'm sure he played some of those new songs like he was in his sleep. That was so easy, I guess, for him. He's such a really good guitar player. But he did a great job. The band did a great job. They sounded as tight as ever. Anders had a really good flow with the crowd, talking to the crowd. He didn't talk too much, but he talked just enough to keep people feeling like they're part of the show. And overall, I dug the show, and I dug the sound. Probably just a handful of songs I could have gone without hearing, but the majority of the set was pretty solid, and the band sounded pretty solid. So I'm very happy with the way tonight's show turned out. So look forward to my next blog, which Lady Chapel and myself will be going to Raleigh to see very soon. Mothership, The Obsessed, which I'm very happy about, because I'm a big Scott Weinrich fan. So I get to finally see Wino live. And then one of my all-time favorite bands, Crowbar, and Corrosion of Conformity. Yet again, I've seen them quite a bit over the past 3 years since Pepper's back in the band. And of course, it was my number one in my top 10. So of 2018, their new album, No Cross, No Crown, and they're still going strong off their record. So definitely will have a vlog on that one. And as I drive home with Lady Chapel, back to Jonesville from Charlotte. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time.